Yes, you're on air. Hi, David. So we will start with the review first. Over to the team.
Okay, I'll share my screen. So we'll first start with Longman. Uh, so, uh, so about LDAV 3416, I have reviewed the iOS code for Longman Dictionary app and analyzed all the required possibilities. So I've added the comments for what all I need for updating the UI properly across all the different devices screen sizes, and what are the things that needs to be made proper for handling audio sessions. So I've added all those in the comments.
Hi team. Regarding LDAV 3417, I have checked the Android code and I have added the comment like unpacking the assets can be done as the size of the APK is increased in the Play Store, and managing audio sessions can also be handled. And I have added all the requirements in the comment.
So hi David, for LDOC 3414, I've analyzed the Google Analytics deprecation issue. So I have added the findings in the comments, and as you can see, there won't be any big issue apart from the old analytics data and the new Firebase data not be able to combine them. Other than that, everything will be working fine, and there won't be any issues related to that.
Okay.
Can you also open 3415? Let's see the latest comment.
So Sindhu has done the sanity testing and added the comments.
Okay.
So all the core features are working as expected.
Just the extraction took more time than
In lower end phones. So other than that, everything's fine. So moving on to PPE. So we'll start with my spike. So in 1044, so first I tried with enabling the background fetch capability in iOS, but it worked on iPhone 5, and it didn't work on the other newer phones in 5s and 6s. So that didn't work as expected. So the other possibility was using a separate plugin to handle the background fetches. So this plugin would periodically ensure that the background downloads are being carried forward and not stopped by the OS abruptly. So you can use this plugin and try to fix this issue. So that's my finding. I have added this in the comments as well. So yes.
Um, let me just show a demo of PIMA 1289. So David, as you know, the story is not complete. Actually, it is complete as per the requirement, but it's not complete fully. So I've connected my screen, iPhone over here. So as per the bug, it was like we should give support to all the special characters to the password field. So right now I'm just creating a new account. So previously, the special characters were limited to just some. Yeah, these were the special characters which are accepted previously. So right now we have added support to all the characters available in the iPhone keyboard as well as the Android keyboard. So here I'm using something else apart from the thing previously. So right now the password also accepts other characters except these. And the other one for the analytics, GTM analytics story. So as you know, we have sent out a mail to Pavel for confirmation because we are not able to test the parameters which we are sending in the lesson product and the products list page because Android devices are not being visible in the Firebase console. So we have sent out a mail to Pavel regarding this issue, but we haven't gotten a response from his end yet.
So this would be a spillover.
Yeah, again, because if they give any input like how we can test it or something like that, because these things are we are able to see these parameters in GTM, but we won't be able to map these parameters. Like for example, if Sindhu is testing like screen A, B, C, D. For example, if the screen B has parameters again E, F, G, she will be able to see the parameters like E, F, G alone. She won't be able to match it with the screen B's events. So that's the problem over there. So once we get reply from Pavel for this thing, we'll be able to close it.
But still, we are facing that OS issue, right? Anyways,
No, the
So-
OS issue is different. It's not like
it's
because of
GTM is
same
working in
story.
Android.
GTM
No,
is
that's what while testing they could not do it in Pixel. So
Right.
it works in Android, but not in Pixel. That's all.
Okay.
Nine-
But
and
so
nine
for
is,
that, we will not be able to release
The build which includes all the GTM files, GTM calls will not be installed in Pixel,
yeah.
right?
That's fine.
Okay.
Okay.
Yes, that's all for the story.
So hi there. So next one is PMOB 508. So Android footer tab menu is also coming alongside with the keyboard. So let me share the screen. Okay, so if you see the issue is when we tap on, we are inside scan menu, and if we tap on the code, so the tabs also getting raised. So that was fixed now, as you can see. So that was the issue. And next one is PMOB 1345. When we multi tap on create account and alert pop-ups, your username or password is incorrect.
Click again.
So this issue is regarding in the registration page. When we tap create account multiple times, the account is getting created twice or will be getting error. So that was fixed now. So if we tap this create account at a time, that is twice, so the user will be created, and also the error message will be shown. So So as of now, so before the page has been redirected, till now will be showing the pop-up. So after then only we are not allowing the user to edit the fields again. So that was the issue, and it was fixed now. So that's all from my end.
Veena or? Is Veena going to share from her laptop or? Okay, fine.
Okay, regarding 1228, allow user to sign in from scan. Okay, I'll click on the code page. And here sign in. So we go here. I click on create an account. So we'll be redirected to create an adult account. I'll close this. Again, if I close the sign in page, it comes back to the code page. Then if I go to my profile,
Veena, louder please.
okay. If I go to my profile and then let's go sign in, I'll click on create an account. I'll close it back. Again, I'll close the sign in. It moves back to the my profile. If I log in, then okay. Now if I move on to the code page, the sign in will be removed. So if I sign out, if if you go back there, I'll get it there. And then from products page, click on startup level 1. We have the call to action here. From here even we can move on to the sign in page. On click of close, it comes back to the same call to action. So this is in iOS. Okay, back again to Android. Sign in, close, come back to the code page. My profile, let's go and create an account. Back and then back to my profile page. Here in products, level 1, call to action. I click on sign in, and then if I click on close button, there is an issue in Android. So through call to action, if I open the sign in page and then if I close, it is not triggering the close button. That is the issue in Android. Other than that, it is working fine.
Do we have a bug for that?
Yeah, she
Yeah,
is.
actually, it got fixed in iOS.
But
On Android alone, we still have.
it works fine in debug build, but there is some issue in release.
Actually, the
Bundling.
issues in the particular system. So once all the changes are completed and we merged all the code together, it
will
won't be
be
an issue
fixed.
then.
It is fixed as of now. The bundling issues there in that
We are
system.
using a single build for the demo purpose, right?
No, this is V2 UI, right?
V2
We
UI,
have
so-
a separate meeting.
Okay, fine. So, okay, let's have it in the backdrop for tracking purpose.
Yeah, it will be there. Just
Fine.
Thank you.
Thanks, Mona.
Hi team. PMA 1414 and PMA 1420 and PMA 1320 and 1357. These all are bugs, bug story that was fixed in the last sprint. So I moved to PMA 1322. As a user, I want scan view to be V2 so that I can use it. We have implemented the scan view screen as per the markup. I will show the demo on Android. Code page. This is the scan view page. This is the help screen. And this is the sign in and This is the validating screen.
Look at me.
Area. He typed area, right?
Yeah.
I'll just paste and check there is something in the clipboard.
Base. BAC.
BSE. Bash or
Bash.
base? Bash.
Yeah, this is the validating screen. And okay. And then we have call to action. Sign out, okay. This is the call to actions in view in scan screen. This is the QR validating screen. Okay, that's it. QR raised some bugs in this story. We'll fix it coming soon.
Okay, so this is also a spillover, right? Sindhu? Okay. Okay, thanks. Shri.
That's it from my end.
Over to the QAs. Are you sharing the screen?
Yes, I want to share my script.
Okay.
All the script seems to be in my system, so I want to show it through my system.
Okay.
I'm done my
Can you do me a favor?
Yes.
Start sharing my screen.
Where is it?
Shall I?
Who is going to start?
He's going to give demo. I'll tell
Okay,
my
fine.
update. Okay. Create a account through automation has been done, and the help page is in progress. I will try to complete it by today or by tomorrow. I have given my Mac machine for update for OS update, so I have to do in RF system. If possible, I will try to complete it by today or tomorrow. And I am facing issue in APM version 1.9. It is a known issue, so we are looking for a update in Falcon framework, which resolves that issue. So I have been merged my code with the RF system. That is, I have committed and pushed my code to GitHub, and he has pulled from it. He will be giving demo for both my story and as well as his story.
And other than that, 142,
Abhinaya.
142, that Mia. Yeah. Adriana.
Yeah, that has been closed actually. It is due to the faulty package downloading faulty packages. So I have closed that system, that story actually.
Okay. Any other QA task? That's it, right?
No.
Okay. And Venus 1228, are we closing that?
Which
And
one?
it is still in progress. Can you move it, Veena?
Yeah, she was like, only if I give the release, but she'll close it. You should.
Yeah, but during the call you said like you'll be able to confirm only after merging Shake stories,
Yeah,
right?
that is
All
what
of
I'm ready with the debug bill, but she's not ready to accept that. She wants the release APK, so I've just put that on hold.
you have
Maybe we
tested
can
in
keep it
Android,
in
but
backup.
No,
it's
no, I
just
have
the bug,
tested
right?
in iOS. I haven't tested in Android. I have raised a bug in both. It is a common bug in both iOS
Fine.
and Android. She has given bill for iOS and I have tested. For Android, she is facing some issues in taking release APK. So she said that she will
How
be
about for
giving.
other
Keep it.
stories? Oh, only for this story, since we have both, we are
In
not
her
able to,
system.
right?
Maybe you can keep it in backlog and then you do all the merges.
Anyways,
Finally, we
Shakes will
can
be giving
confirm it.
us bill. That
Next sprint also Shake gives a bill.
Ah.
He'll be
Because I'm
giving for
working
his system.
along with Shake.
okay.
So we both are having the same models and everything. So
Anyhow, by the end of the next sprint, we have to complete all the V2 UAE. Okay. So once everything is done, we'll be merging with the. Once everything is okay, we'll merge with the other, our main branch. So at the time it will be fixed. So maybe you can keep it in backlog for confirmation. And when you get the final build, you can just turn it, and if it's not that, you can
Okay,
close
so
it.
for now this story is partially completed, meaning iOS is done. For Android, we have not done the testing yet, which can be covered in the next
Testing is
sprint.
done, but
Yeah,
that's about it.
it's been.
No, she said
Okay.
Android she has not tested
No,
because
I
of the
have
release build.
Tested and given.
Tested. That bug is common for both iOS and Android. I have
Fine.
tested in
The bug alone is not yet tested, right?
Yeah.
In the release build. Then fine, I think you can close it and have a bug open, right? You already have a bug open, right? For this.
Yeah, I have linked with this story.
Okay, then it's David's call. Fine. Okay, moving on to the next.
Here I'll be showing the review based on the test cases which related to automation frameworks. And for the review process, I have taken two test cases. One is creating account and another is signing in, that too with the invalid info. Take for example, username and password is null, both is null, and one is null, and one username is right, and that is the way I have given the inputs for the invalid sign-in account. And as of now, I'll be running this test cases, both the test cases. I initiated the script, and at first it will check for the server, and it will look for the application whether it has been installed in the provided device or not. If no, it will try to install the application which has been fed inside. Thus, this is the server which established the connection between the IPM driver and the real devices, and it is trying to interact with the application. A session has been created. Yes, application has been installed, and as of now, it is waiting for the profile page. Navigated to profile, click to sign, create an account, and wait for the page to be loaded, and start to give the input. As of now, we are given a sample input. Based on this, execution will be giving further more data, which will validate the each and every field in create account page. Meaning, like if it is trying to validate the username, at first it will give the character 8 to 32. 32, that will be done, and if it ensuring that any special character is added or based on the input. As of now, we are deriving only the positive scenario. We'll be giving positive inputs. After every valid field has been entered, create account button is clicked, ensuring account has been created by checking whether a sign out button or register but a label is enabled or not. That's end of the test case 1, and as of now we'll be checking the invalid scenario for sign in. It starts from the initiation, meaning it will start the server and it will try to initiate a session. Waiting for the pages to be loaded. That can be seen in the console when it is done. Okay. Input as the registered user and password as null. Trying to sign it. Invalid notification has been observed. That's for the first scenario. Recreational. Now for the second iteration, username will be null and the password will be valid one. For the second iteration, the username will be null and the password will be other valid one. For the third iteration, it will give both username as well as password as null. Ensuring the pop-up is generated. For the fourth iteration, it will enter the username and the password as invalid one with the character, not as null. That's the end of the test cases for. This is how we are trying to generate test cases, single test cases, and we try to uh, run the multiple iteration based on the same test cases with the different variation in the input text to validate the input field. And this is the report how we'll see after the execution of every test cases. This is how it's done. That's it from my end.
Thanks, Ari. Will you be able to cover Abhinaya's story as well, or has she merged her changes?
No, not yet.
Okay, I'll
Actually,
check
she is
with her.
also facing the same issue.
Since both are trying to integrate into Mac devices, they are facing an issue that is based on the current server related to IPM with the framework released by Vyasan. So there has been a small trouble with the compatibility. Since I'm using the older version, I'm not facing that.
Okay. Okay, fine.
So in a meanwhile, we have also in touch with the Vera, and they said they'll be releasing the fixes in 2 or 3 days, and expecting the newer updates sooner.
Okay, fine. Anything else for the review? That's it, right? Okay. Thank you, team. Thanks, David.
Thank you.
We'll be sharing another video for the planning session. We will have it tomorrow, and then we will share it as we got late today. Thank you, David. Bye.
Thank you.